What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you rocking with me. I've got my absolute favorite subscription box, Pro Wrestling Crate. I can't ever get myself right on which direction to turn it. This is why vloggers always have their camera flipped, like their shirts all read backwards, because it's much easier when it's mirrored to you. Anyway, absolute favorite mystery box. We talked about this a few times at this point. It's the best value in subscription boxes. This is gonna be a good one too, because this has, I know there's I think a Ric Flair t-shirt actually. There's some Goldberg something in here, so a lot of really good stuff, some marquee names. I don't want to waste any time talking about it. I'm ready to jump into it. I've actually been excited for this box since the last box when we had the preview card. All right, preview card. We're gonna put that up to the side for a second. This is Staff Favorites 3 is the theme. And we're going to start with the t-shirts because they are right on top. What we got? Oh, jeez. Wait, is that? Oh, no, it's printed on there. That is incredible. Space Mountain. So if you're a fan of wrestling from the 80s or a fan of Ric Flair, Space Mountain, I think it says at the bottom, oldest ride with the longest line. It's a euphemism for his dick. Space Mountain, riding Space Mountain is a night with the Nature Boy. But that's such a cool shirt because look, it's got like the old school kind of Disney vibe. I don't know, not really, kind of a Tron vibe, but also kind of like a what is that called? What is the name of that movie that his theme song comes from? I keep wanting to say Space, the Final Frontier. That's freaking Star Trek. What is the name of that movie? I'm blanking on it. The theme from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Jesus, it's kind of got the that kind of vibe to it. So I love that. That is awesome. I'm gonna wear that out of this shirt. That is an incredible shirt. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got another card in here. 10 Days of Black Friday. From November 20. Oh yeah. Well, they've already. If you're on their mailing list, you got the email 1,000 times, and if you're not on the mailing list, you probably don't care. So we're gonna skip it. Next T-shirt. This one's blue. Clint's not gonna like this one. It's a dark blue. He might like it. What we got? Oh, okay. Jurassic Express. So this is a tag team in AEW. I'm not super familiar with them. I think this is Jurassic Boy. I think a little bit of trivia. It's actually Luke Perry's kid. It's his son. And I don't know, can't remember his real name. Jacob Perry sounds right. Anyway, I'm not a huge. I don't have TNT. I don't have cable, so I don't get to watch AEW. I'm only marginally familiar with Jurassic Express. I couldn't tell you who any of the other guys on the in the team are. I'll wear the shirt because well, it's a shirt. I'm gonna wear it, but I don't have any tie to that one. I don't feel any kind of way about it. Let's do the pin. Ooh, this is a heavy one. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's super cool. Okay, so this is let me take it out, see if you can see it. It's the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. They obviously, it doesn't say WCW at the top. They've replaced it with like a little swirly thing. There is a WWE version of the belt as well, where they have the WWE logo rather, but it's got the Goldberg nameplate on it. So I'm not a pin collector. It's a double-backed pin too. It's huge. I'm not a pin collector, as you guys know, but this one is super cool. I might have to slap this on my. Let me see if I can get it here. If I can reach it. My kids WWE, so you can see here it's got the WWE logo, but it's this belt, and then it's got the Goldberg plate down here. I bought this. I want to say before the NFC Championship game in what that have been 2000 well, the championship game would have been 2014, January 14. Seahawks versus the 49ers, and I was going to a party. So I was like, hey, we're gonna be the world champs. We were we were at a Target killing time. I bought the belt. I was the most popular guy at the bar with that stupid belt. Everybody wanted to take a picture with it. It's literally the child's toy belt. There's nothing special about it. But anyway, then of course I had to wear it the following week. 2 weeks later for the Super Bowl. You know, don't want to mess with Juju. We got our micro brawler, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. This one's actually one of the cooler ones I've seen. It's definitely more detailed. I'm so torn on these. They're kind of cool, but they're kind of dumb. So, I don't know. Some people love them. I'm 50-50 on them. I'm going to put this pin away here before I forget. Looks like we have another book, another kid's book. We got a Colt Cabana one not too long ago. This one by the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson. We talked about it before. I'm not a huge Young Bucks fan, but them along with Cabana are really instrumental in the early success of pro wrestling tees. The art in it is kind of cool. Dig that. And they're fathers, so I imagine they probably wrote a pretty good little children's story. So not mad about that. You know what? The thing I do like about this, again, even though I'm not a Young Bucks fan, is that it's different. It's something different. It's not the kind of thing you normally get in a mystery box. It's not the kind of thing you would expect even from this mystery box. And I like that. I like that kind of differentness about it. I mean, the same with the micro ballers. Like, I don't love these, but I like that it's different. It's not... It's completely unlike anything you would get in any other mystery box. All right, we got the DVD. I'm keeping this one. Joey Ryan's Penis Party. If you know who Joey Ryan is, the title makes sense. If you don't know who Joey Ryan is, you're really confused about what this box is. If you haven't seen it, there's a video on YouTube. You'll find it. Google, YouTube Penisplex. It's not a trick. God, it had to have been like 5 years ago at this point or longer. But it was a match in Japan, and it kicked off this whole thing. And actually, the story behind it is really, really funny if you care to listen to interviews where he talks about it. But he basically puts on his own shows every once in a while, and I'm just looking at this. This has an incredible list of people involved, which is why I'm going to keep it and watch it. But Val Venus is on here, Scarlett Bordeaux, Priscilla Kelly, the Lucha Brothers versus Taya Valkyrie and John Morrison. Lucha Brothers are actual brothers. Taya and John are a married couple. Things like that. Cabana's on here. Tommy Dreamer from ECW is on here. David Arquette, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion, is on here. Demon X Bunny, whose shirt I'm wearing, which came out of a box, I don't know, a month or two ago. Tracy Smothers is on here. He's got to be 70. Because I think this was just last April. I think this was done over WrestleMania weekend. Oh, in fact, I'm confident it was because it's in New York City. Who else is on here? DJZ is on here. I can't believe he's still around. Not because he's old. It just his career was took some weird turns. Ultimo Dragon is on here. Jeez. So this is gonna be Puma King. No, it's got to be a different Puma King, right? Yeah, because Ricochet was in WWE by then. Anyway, really excited for that. I'm gonna go watch that. Probably watch it as soon as I'm done filming this. And finally, we have our autograph. This feels thick. Is there 2 autographs in here? No. All right, let's see. Who do we got? Oh, it's at X-Pac. It is X-Pac. Okay. That's all right. That's a bit of all right. With the famous Suck It. I'm sure there's some people watching this who got in trouble in junior high or high school for telling their teachers to suck it. My wife and I were just having this conversation the other day. We were talking about comic conventions, and we're just not autograph seekers, but I do enjoy some of the autographs that have come out of this box, so that's pretty fun. I'll hang on to that. This is one I would love to be able to give this away, but you can't give a kid a picture of a guy pointing at his dick. What a weird variety. Children's book, penis party, suck it. What the hell is going on? Space Mountain. What a weird combination of crap. Well, once again, I mean, once again, Pro Wrestling Crate knocks it out of the park. I mean, I've talked about this before. We'll talk about it every time. $30 a month shipped, I think, is what I pay. Depending on which plan you get, it's 30 to 36, I believe. This Ric Flair t-shirt is arguably worth $30. I mean, I say every month that the way I look at it, the 2 t-shirts, $15 a piece, that's your $30 right there. And that is how I look at it. But the caveat to that is that I'm undervaluing the shirts from retail because Pro Wrestling Tees actually has a deal with Hot Topic. So when you go in there and you see AEW shirts, basically any wrestling shirt that is not WWE, it's 99% of the time put out by Pro Wrestling Tees. I think New Japan does a couple of their own. But they're like $25 a piece in there. So these are the same shirts that they would have, in Hot Topic. I actually like these better because they're the Guild and Soft style. We talked about that. So they're actually more comfortable than some of the ones that they do in Hot Topic. But I say they're 15 just for the sake of the box. They're really more like 25. So let's just split the difference, say 20. There's 20, there's 40. This book has a price tag on the back, $9.95. So what's that? That's $50. Autograph from X-Pac is probably $20 at a convention. They're $60. This DVD, I'm going to be conservative and say 10. They're $70. If this was a mystery mini, you figure it's probably $8. Plus, I mean, you got like $80, $90 worth of stuff out of this box that I paid $30 for. And I've never once, not a single time, have I been disappointed by the stuff that I've gotten. Haven't loved every t-shirt, right? Don't love this one. Didn't love the Young Bucks one. I've still worn it plenty of times. I mean, it's a cool looking shirt. Don't love so much the Micro Brawlers. By the way, I did sell the Demolition one that came in the last box. Last 2 boxes had one of each. That along with I had a Demolition pin from Pro Wrestling Tees. So just those 2, I think I did like $25 on all 3 pieces. But that practically buys another box. The value that they cram into these is crazy, and I'm never disappointed. I'm getting backed up on my DVDs. I'm so far behind watching these DVDs. I think I have like 4 or 5 at this point that I need to watch. So, spoiler card. Let's see. Ric Flair shirt, Rampage Express. Yeah, so we got everything there. And where's the... Oh, it's on the front. I was like, where's next month's? Bigs and Littles. Featuring Kane, Andre the Giant, Rey Mysterio, Bruiser Brody, Marco Stunt, Swoggle, and Kevin Nash. So that should be a good box as well. I would hope for like a Rey Mysterio shirt would be freaking awesome. I know that he was doing work with them before he re-signed with WWE, so they might have a bunch of stuff in the warehouse from before. Obviously, anything Andre is great. Kane, Kevin Nash, the mayor. Kane, the mayor of not Knoxville. Where's he the mayor of? Something county. Anyway. All right, that's the box. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I always almost say down in the description. I am really bad at this YouTube thing. I'm like really bad at it. Let me know what you thought about this box. You know what? Let me know who your favorite wrestler is, past or present or future. Maybe you got somebody who's on the indies who's up and coming. For me, just to put it out there, my favorite of all time is always Diamond Dallas Page. Big fan of him for a lot of reasons. Some of you know, some of you don't, but that's all right. Big fan of him. Big mark for him. And then after that, it's all the talkers. I mean, Ric Flair, obviously. Dusty, Roddy Piper. Randy Savage was a really an underrated talker. So those are the guys that I always gravitate to. A lot of times, I didn't even know this. I realized later in life that when I was a kid, I liked the bad guys. I didn't realize they were bad guys. I just liked that they could really talk. But I didn't really fully understand that till I was an adult. So kind of interesting. All right. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Like I said, let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.